Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Right, I was going to be well behaved today, but I just fancy actually doing a couple of beer reviews now. I'm currently uploading West Coast IPA from Garage Beer Co. That'll be uploaded before, and you would have probably watched that before I've done this one. But we are looking at another one from an order from Trembling Madness now. It's from a Dutch brewery. It's actually a collaboration. But the main name seems to be on it, Browerij Keys, which is a Dutch brewery. It's a collaboration with Pohjala, who are out of Estonia, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't matter. And this one is part of their barrel project, Piana Vyshnia 2023, and it's a Belgium quadruple coming in at 10.3%. It's in a 330ml can. Cost me £6.99, so not cheap, but it's a barrel aged beer. It's a quadruple. It's strong. It's from 2 European breweries. So you kind of, anything barrel aged anyway, you expect to be more expensive. Now, Piana Vyshnia, or Vyshnia maybe, that could be how it's pronounced. I've just quickly looked, and that is a cherry liqueur. So this has been aged in cherry liqueur barrels. Now, a Belgian quadruple with cherry, I'll tell you what, it sounds lovely, doesn't it? To me it does anyway. So I'm going to stop waffling on. £6.99, like I say, 330ml. There we go, there's the artwork. Typical sort of Keys artwork. We're going in a Hertog Jan Grand Prestige glass, so that's sort of like quadruple barrel aged sort of thing, and it's Dutch as well. So now this is the mistake I've made by suddenly deciding to do it. It's been in the fridge, so the fridge is set at about 4 degrees I think, so this is probably going to be way too cold, but bugger it, we're going to go for it anyway. So let's get it cracked open and see what we get. I'm expecting this to be very, very decent. I've not had much from Browerij Keys. This could possibly only be my second, but they know what they're doing. Look at the colour of that. Ew. Engine oil. Look at that. Don't expect much of a head on this. That looks fantastic. That genuinely looks like a stunning looking beer. I'm going to get it all in. 10.3% barrel aged beer. Don't expect it to have a massive head. It's not going to. So don't let that put you off. That, well, for me, it's looking black to me. It probably is to you. Whether it's a reddish hue, I don't know. But whatever colour it is, there is nothing getting through there. The head is going in on itself, as you'd expect. It's looking lovely though. Not seeing any bubbles go up. There was as I was pouring it, but the bubbles seem to have sort of died off. Give it a nice swirl. It's sort of, the head's still sort of going. It's not leaving an oily sort of residue around the glass from what I can see. So, Belgian quadruple out of the Netherlands, aged in a cherry liqueur barrel. Let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. Oh yeah, you get that cherry liqueur there. Rich. Excuse me, I'm still a little bit snotty. I seem to be going to work, sweating, and then coming home and I'm feeling a little bit rough again. So probably not ideal, but hey ho. Cherry liqueur, rich. I'm not picking out massive amount of notes. I'm going to put that down to me. But there's a richness about it. There's that Belgian quadruple sort of feel about it. And a nice little cherry liqueur note. So, we'll double check that I didn't miss any. No, it looks like it's all in. Let's dive in on the collaboration from Browerij Keys and Pohjala. And this is their barrel project, Piana Vyshnia. Vyshnia 2023. Cheers. 10.3%. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what a day like today. It's grey, it's cold. I'm a little bit snotty. Come home from work, like I say. That's lovely. That's lovely, and that's warming as well. I can feel that. I can feel that warm in the chest. Body is not a thick, dense, heavy body. It's a weighty body without all that chewiness of like a double IPA or something in you. No real carbonation in there. You just get a tingle as it touches your lips, as it touches your mouth. You get that little sprightly tingle, and that's it. Very sort of typical, really, when you're drinking a barrel-aged sort of beer. For me, you always just get more of like a little a spritz over the palate. Smooth, soft, easy drinking, glides over the palate. On the palate, on the taste, it starts off with that little cherry thing. For me now, the more I've had, you're starting to get that quadruple feel. More the cherry sort of going in the background a little bit. The alcohol, you don't really feel, but it is there. You feel that sort of warmth. You almost get a warm taste to it. Woody, earthy feel, a richness. You get that liqueur feel. I wouldn't necessarily say you pick up the cherry the more you drink it. The cherry bit kind of disappears. The liqueur feel is left there, and you feel that as you drink it. It's leaving a nice warmth in the chest. Spirit-like, as you would expect. 10.3%. The biggest way you get that 10.3% really is the warming. In the taste, it's there, don't get me wrong, but it's not there at 10.3%. It's there at probably something about 8%, if I'm honest. It's got that dark 8% sort of, pardon me, beer feel. That's what it drinks like. It drinks like an 8% stout, if you like, rather than like a 10.3% Belgian quadruple. Very smooth, nice, easy drinking. And again, on the back now, really, is where I'm getting a little bit more cherry note now. That's lovely. That's a winter drink, that is. Autumn as well, if you like. Sit down, put your feet up kind of beer. You know, I could see myself drinking that. Nice big fat Sunday dinner, Christmas dinner, if you like. Put my feet up, some nibbles in front of us, maybe some cheese and something, and a glass of that. That would do me. That's a lovely beer, that is. So yeah, Browerij Keys and Pohjala, and this is their barrel project, Piana Vyshnia. Is it any good? It's a Belgian quadruple, 10.3%. Yeah, that's a lovely drop. There's nothing in there that has absolutely wowed me. But it's just a lovely, soothing, enjoyable, well-made beer. But you know it's good. like I say, it hasn't wowed me to the extent of some of the quality beers that I've had. It's still a very decent beer though, still quality, and a very enjoyable drop. So if you've had this beer, let me know what you think. If you're thinking of getting it, give it a go. That's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Apologies for still being a little bit snotty, but I will see you again soon on another one. Cheers.